My name is Brent Banks, and I am the owner-operator of Spectacular Inshore Charters. 20 years. I've been fishing since I was 10 years old with my grandfather. He was a commercial fisherman, and I've always loved being on the water. I've always fished, and a buddy of mine, we were doing a lot of trout fishing. I had people saying, you need to take these people trout fishing. So go get your captain license. Take people, show them how you catch these fish. So in 2005, I went and got my charter captain license, and I've been guiding ever since. I met Trey 3 years ago, and he started this organization, him and Randy Batts, the SPEARiT organization. And they were taking people offshore and fishing and diving. Then he had a lot of families, and people were asking, they didn't want to go in the ocean with their families. So he got with me and asked me would I would start doing the inshore fishing trips, taking families and stuff. And I was like, I'd be glad to do it. It'd be great, you know, to get to take people, especially servers that have served our country and is serving our country. That was a big deal to me if somebody asked me to do that. I actually met Trey through Billy Davis. Billy Davis and I've known each other for a long time. He owned Davis Seafood, and I've known him since high school. We knew each other because we played baseball, then we played softball, and I've known him for a long time. And Billy contacted me when Trey moved back here to Florida. He wants to go red fishing, so I carried Trey red fishing. I think that might have been Trey's first time catching a redfish in North Carolina since he moved here. So that's how I actually met Trey, was through Billy, and our friendship has gone further than that. Now he's let me come into SPEARiT, and I'm grateful that he chose me to be one of the main captains to be in SPEARiT and inshore. I'm not gonna answer that, I'll let him answer that.
Brent.
Speckled trout. I fry it. My wife loves it broiled, so her favorite fish is flounder. So we got a limited time on them, so you got to get as many as you can while you do. But I like mine fried. I'm old school, old Southern school, so that's it. Well, when I grew up, that's what we fished for. I stayed inshore. I was fishing for speckled trout, red drum. Like I said, my grandfather was a commercial fisherman, so he caught spots, he caught croakers. And inshore's more relaxing to me. I mean, I leave that offshore stuff to Trey and them. I'm not the big ocean man. I don't like the waves that good, and I can stay inshore, stay in the calm waters. But I've had a lot of fun with all my clients that fish inshore. But I'm just the inshore guide, I'll just say that. I specialize in speckled trout, flounder, red drum, black drum, and I'll stick to that. I want no ocean. I tell them it's saltwater therapy for them. I say if you're active duty or you're a veteran and you're going through problems that when you're in the military, stuff is haunting you from the past, stuff like that, I just tell them if you have struggles or if you have any issues, don't be scared to call Trey or Randy Batts or somebody with the organization. I said, because they're full of good advice. They'll do everything they can to help somebody. And my definition of SPEARiT is greatness. Greatness to all veterans and active duty for helping, all of us. Not for just military, but, first responders too and all that. My favorite thing is meeting new people from different parts of the United States, that come down here on vacation, just to watch, kids that's on the boat fishing, that's never been on saltwater fishing before, catch their first fish, or even an adult that's never saltwater fished, and catching their first fish. It just kind of gives me a proud moment that, they were on my boat and they caught their first saltwater fish. That's my desire, is to take people fishing to have fun. Yes, I've got uncles that were in the Marine Corps, the Army, all through my family. My father-in-law was a Marine. Yeah, so I got veterans all through my family.
How does it feel to give back to veterans?
Feels great. I mean, It's like I said, it gives me pride and joy to know I can take a veteran out fishing and give them a day of experiencing to get their mind off of everything else that they do in their line of work or what they have been doing in their line of work, to go out there and just think about fishing in on the water, having a good time, and not worrying about work or what they have been doing in life. You know, we talk about the SPEARiT program while we're on the boat and everything it does to help. And I try to limit, asking a bunch of questions to them. I just kind of want them to enjoy themselves, but I also kind of let them know that, we're a faith-based organization and this is what it's all about. That's what I'm all about. Just, not pushing the issue, but kind of letting them kind of ease the conversation, but let them enjoy what they're doing as far as fishing and kind of talking about what we're doing and how we're doing things in SPEARiT. This past year, Trey had a fishing tournament called the SPEARiT tournament, and I had a family, a dad, a daughter, and a son, and a fiance on the boat. I have carried him before with his other family. His name was Danny Potts, and we were fishing for the tournament. I never had nobody do this, but he proposed on the boat, and she said yes. So that's kind of sticks in my mind. I've carried him a couple of times. He's called Trey, talked to Trey about after the tournament, how it changed him, how he looked at life after fishing. He had more to look forward to, and it kind of was kind of good to me. And then I had another one, Marshall Gregg, and I took him out fishing. They had a great time. I didn't know it at the time. I think it was a week later. And I found out he wrote his testimonial that his son had passed away 3 or 4 days prior to that. So that kind of was like over the edge for me. But then again, I don't ask nothing about their personal life. Just out there to give them a good time and let them have a good time, keep their mind off things as best I can.